Grab some tea. Whatever. Gotta grab some tea. Oh. I need to fix the noise gate on this thing. And again, you play a fighting game. Please, but that's it'll be a good break from Batman. I don't even know if we'll play Batman later. Probably not. Full moon. Ah, yes. The classic. The fuck was I doing? They're missing people? How's your... Right. What did it... I forgot. Play for a second. You have to open up my... Okay. Disturb me that one. Oof.
99回数字に意味があるとは思わないがよく登ってきたものだなあ、宝箱があります
Backup? I know, just kidding.
これだけの高い建物現実にはありませんよね
現実
あっても見たくないっていうかここのこと思い出しそう
Ow.
敵の先生ですね怖い音じゃないです電撃が弱点ですねここは
Caraca. I didn't realize that was him. Oop. I guess I'm addition. Oh, hey. I unironically might need. I have space for you. Oh, you're staying with me. I already have them. To the compendium, you go. To the moon we go. Not doing it.
邪魔すんな解析準備中です。もう少し時間がかかりそう。
Uvula. Surely. Alright, never mind. Oh no, the enemy. Doko mite, dude. Ah, Japanese. Am I missing fire? Yeah, I am missing fire. That's hilarious. We need to fix that, don't we? By we, I mean me. That's that shit. Yes, sir. I did AoE it. Oh, because I ignore AoE attacks. I don't know how I forgot about fire. I have half a mind to just go and find a portal and go back. Hi, Electric Master. What the fuck is that? What are all these cards? I'm old. Okay, yeah, that's... We'll just find.
疲れはないな。行こう。ふと思ったんですけど、シャドウって何種類ぐらいいるんでしょうね。いくつか系統があるようだな。
Not gonna lie, watching this animation over and over and over is so terrible. So awful. Thank you.
こちらは強いペルソナです。 こちらは強いペルソナです。
Looking for fire. I met it in
こちらの
loss
ペル
of
ソナですね。引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。こちらのペルソナですね。
have any.
どちらにいたしますか。
どうぞご覧ください。
I have one slot open, but I'm also broke as.
ご覧ください。
God damn, you're expensive.
ご覧ください。こちらのペルソナですね。ご覧ください。
35.
ご覧ください。
Figure eight dark. Let's say dark.
これまでの歩みでございます。
I don't know.
ご覧ください。
Alphabet and Bomet. Ahamama. No, I'm just kidding.
こちらのペルソナですね。
Yeah.
こちらのペルソナですね。こちらのペルソナですね。ご覧ください。 ご覧ください。
Might as well just go with the cheap. I don't even know who makes her better few.
どうぞご覧ください。
Okay. We're gonna go.
ご覧
Off.
ください。 ご覧ください。
Only 3.
こちらでよろしいですか。内なる力
For so economy. We need everything we can get.
をおやめになりますか。
Let me check if there's anybody else here. If not, I think we're gonna go and try some of those mounted doors.
ごきげんよう。ええ。私からのお願いです。
Honey.
それ
I can't get over how fucking big this room is.
うーん
No. Yeah, I was thinking about calling it Megaton Monday, and I was like, I can't. Yeah, we should probably keep Megaton Monday on the channel.
さて、
Alright,
チェックポイント通過か。
let's see how bad this goes. At this point. Yeah, I forget. I'm in August, so we're making progress. In progress. Yeah, rare sightings of actually playing Shin Megami Tensei %. I'm just kidding. I need to get back to playing Devil Survivor.
強敵です。気をつけてください。
Yes.
よーし。覚悟しなよ。手強い相手です。ご注意を。
Wait, you remember weaknesses? Arc. Oh, my team is just not built for this. Love that for me. Why do I feel like I beat this? That's hysterical. You're such a gentleman.
聞きません。注意してください。
ここは
You're such a gentleman. It is funny how you do kind of feel like a dick. Guess it's time to die. This is indeed my first playthrough. The reload. Yeah, I've been meaning to play stuff. It's taking priority. Please let me die. This game is so freaking funny too. Also, we are working on the Persona 4 video, so that behemoth of a project is in development. I get like a week. How we feeling? I'm thinking ice or fire. So, first and foremost, this is just not the ideal team. We need the dog with us. We need my goat. Please kill me. Thank God. Not gonna lie though, whenever I do get around to talking about this game, I'm not gonna be like its biggest defender or anything like that, but I think people over exaggerate just like quote unquote how bad this game is. But yeah, I don't know. Saying that, I do still think that I'm not gonna lie, Atlas was just on there making Fez, man. Fez is daddy. Then again, Persona 3, this game is just cursed, man. This game is just cursed. The games that's just cursed. Could always just give it another. I'll give it another go or two. Good on med. Oh. Like, even though I think I'm going to ultimately prefer Fez, I don't know. I don't think that this version's like full. The worst part about this game by far has to be the cutscene. On an emulator. Yeah, people that are critics of this game, I get it. Like, I get it, but it's going for like a different art direction altogether. I'm honestly, and I'm thinking about making like a little video dedicated to this, but like, there's like grit that just don't really exist in games anymore. And it's because I think I think it's because there's like too many. Honestly, I think the graphical leap has been so enormous that like, it's not one of those like, just leave things like blank or vague and people will be happy anymore. But tasting games have changed so. Like, part of the little spoilers, but part of the live stream, you can definitely hear this. In the P4 video, I talk about how tolerant we are, how tolerant we were 20 years ago of games using similar assets. So like Persona 3 to Persona 4 had a lot of the same areas, a lot of the same enemies, a lot of the same, you know, assets and all these other things. Back in the day, we didn't really care. Today, we complain about this game because it's too much like Persona 5, which it's a remake, so like I get it from an artistic standpoint, and it should be held up to its own standards. But yeah, like it's just funny. I'm sure it's one of the reasons why like games have taken so long to make now, because our expectations are so high. But anyways, Fez, like the vibe of Fez and the horror of Fez is just not exactly here, and it elevates the story so much, in my opinion. D4 Revival honestly is probably going to be very similar to this game, and I don't know if people are ready for that, because the Persona 5ification of the rest of Atlus's modern Persona category is quite problematic. And if it follows suit, it's going to be very similar. Yeah. Oh, people are. I can try. I'd expect Persona 4 Revival to be just like this game, much as people don't want to hear that. Abunai. But also, I don't know. If they want to spew out more remakes that are kind of similar to this, I wouldn't hate it. And on top of that, since Persona 4 is such a bright, happy-go-lucky game, that game is much harder to mess up, like, tonally. At least in my opinion. I don't think that game should worry a whole lot about its, like, atmosphere and tone being destroyed, because that game, too, was very much the shift for Atlus. That game, Persona 4 was really the shift for Atlus into, like, finding their own identity within, like, the Megaten framework. Because, like, Persona 3, in many regards, feels like a traditional SMT game. Whereas, like, Persona 3 just doesn't. And obviously that would be exacerbated with Persona 5 as well. So, yeah, no, they have their own identities. Such now. I just don't know if people are... Alright, what we got? Ah, yeah, some big motherfucking nothing. Big nothing! It's funny because people that aren't fans of Persona... People that aren't fans of Persona 3 are like, oh, okay, this game is just Persona 5. Haha, enjoy, Persona 3 fans. Only for Persona 4 to have a very similar art direction. The funniest thing about Persona 5, though, is that we've waited so long on 6 that no matter what comes out of 6, it's just not going to be enough. I'm fine with them not including technical and baton pass levels and all that stuff. Even though it is small, I'm happy that, like, at least there's some differences to the combat systems. Like, if they were all just the same combat systems, like, okay. And also, this is a remake, so I guess they didn't want to change it too much. I'm also not going to lie, that baton pass stuff is crazy. Baton passes were... Yeah. We are going to have a, God, did I get rid of the only person with... Yeah, I did. I should have bought him back. Yeah, Reload has some, like... Do I just have nobody? Fine, yeah. We'll wait until he... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't need to play through this game again, but I want to. Might be time for the annual Nocturne run. Heck.
敵は3体強敵です
Yeah, reload is I don't know, man. Like, I'm probably gonna be torn on this game. It'll be a smaller video. And if you want to know how I feel about Persona 3, obviously just go watch the P3 video. You don't have any weaknesses. We're just kind of an asshole. Yeah, I think one of the most fascinating things about Reload is how just divisive this game is. Because when you look at Steam reviews, like reviews from like big video game outlets, everybody's just showering the game with praise. They have and will continue to. But if you're like an actual, God, it sounds pretentious, but like if you're an actual Persona fan and you've played the other games, yeah, you're probably a little disappointed. I don't know. It's a weird game. Yeah, it's just another version of Persona 3, and that's the biggest crime in my opinion. And I'm going to talk about this whenever I get the video out on P3 Reload. The biggest problem with this game, by far, and there's no comparison, they blew another fucking opportunity to make a definitive version of this game. Like, we're just never going to have a definitive version of Persona 3. And that makes me immeasurably sad. Like, you had an opportunity to do it, and they just said nah. But also, I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, the game doesn't have FMC, it's not complete. So whatever. Honestly, it'd be better if I these, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm still getting my thoughts together. I have some notes jotted down from like the script. Or I have some notes jotted down, so eventually we'll talk about it one. Brother, if I die, I got love gambling. We're just doing this. Not gonna lie, I am terrified. Also, this is absurd. This is absurd. I mean, yeah, it's also important to remember that, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that's not a criticism, but it's like low-key not, because I mean, you know, this is like the first game. But compared to 4 and 5, the game does feel like very tiny. And honestly, I kind of like it because of that. How much damage is... Good lord. And I'm gonna go for the heal. Let's risk dying. That's not good. I did such a comically large amount of damage. This is now immediately terrifying. All right, boys, how do we feel about RNG? How are you feeling about RNG? Here we go. No chance of a side effect. You know what? Double RPG. It'll be more fun this way. Please poison me or something. Yeah, naturally. Naturally. Goodbye, run. Never mind. Never mind, the run's not over yet. Let me put on protection. Bro, enough of the attack. Alright, enough of your little attack buff. Do I have a fucking item for this? Probably should have popped this sooner, huh? Going next. We're going next. I'm on. Yeah. But to be honest, like most of, I don't know, the gameplay in this game is also like, it's kind of crazy how much they changed it. Like tactics aren't as relevant as they were. Tactics aren't as relevant as they were. Shuffle time gives you access to crazy cards. Theragies are hilarious, are comically, they're comically strong. How dark. Honestly, dude, fuck. Yeah, it's a game for like the modern audience, in my opinion. It's a game for the modern audience. And I'm not saying that like in a pretentious way, but it's, yeah. It suffers from the same problem that Persona 4, especially Golden, but Persona 4 in general started. Like, I don't know if you guys have played like other Mega 10 games, but the beauty of like SMT3 Nocturne, SMT4, and SMT5 is that the playing field is like level in terms of like combat depth and what each person can do. Like what your party can do, what the enemies can do are very similar. In Persona, and the reason why Persona's combat is so problematic is because there's so many things that you can do that just activate on cooldown or just insane passives that it's like that the game is just so stacked in your favor. It's the biggest problem with Persona combat, and I'm gonna bring it up in the P4 video. Good lord, that mode. Yeah, fair. Yeah. That's the problem. But also, but this also comes down to like how much you give a shit about the combat, because the reality of Persona combat, most of y'all are here for the story. And that's cool. Most of y'all are here for the story, and that's perfectly cool. For damage. Love gameplay. I hate this game. Yeah, it ultimately comes down to like how much you value combat. This shit'll wear off eventually, right? It's like to be it. Yeah, we're back, Caroline. If you really, really, really care about gameplay, Nocturne does this game, SMT4 does this game, and SMT5. Shit, even Metaphor does all of Persona. I'm not even saying that to be like rude or disrespectful, but Persona games at the end of the day are like far more story. They're much more story heavy games in my opinion. Pierce. I get a crit. Wow. Yeah, a lot of Persona fans are like scared to try it, but also like a lot of this stuff is only a problem if you've played A lot of this stuff is only a problem if you've played like, well, other games from Atlas. Because if you haven't, it's like, okay, whatever. This is just how it is. Also, I just want to make sure I'm right. I think all of the scared.
どうする
Yeah, I think this thing attacks on like a patterns.
パフォーマンス
Yeah, I can get off it.
やらなきゃ波の力は効かない敵です。金を
Yep. Yeah, unless you're doing monad bosses, this game just falls apart. And I haven't gotten to Ken yet, but everybody says Ken is fucking stupid in this game, which is hilarious. This doesn't work. Okay. Fired buffs. Okay. That's Scarlet. Okay, yeah, this thing is definitely operating on like a sequence of attacks. Only for it to do like the dark attack 3 times, then we'll actually like do a counter attack. That's so good. Also, man, pour it out for Mitsuru. Mitsuru got fucking shafted in this game. She is so underwhelming. Guys, you went from being top tier to just like bottom 2. Oh no. Yeah, that's the problem with Persona's combat. Like, ever since Persona 4 in 2008, the game has steadily gotten easier and easier and easier. And Persona 5 Reload is like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I make so much. Whenever I talk about Persona 5, I'm going to make fun of the gameplay. I'm gonna make fun of the gameplay. But it's funny because like Persona 5 was my gateway into this whole franchise. Like, if I never played that game, I definitely wouldn't. When I made the channel, wouldn't have talked about anything. It's really funny. Oh, this was expected Persona. I mean, half the marketing, and whenever people talk about it, like, yeah, dude, it's just high fantasy Persona. Yeah, I actually really like Forza combat system. I actually might make a video where I revisit it. I can go through our theragies that all have Pierce built in. Go down there. Okay. Oh, crit. Hatsudo Jude. Yeah, it'd be fun to revisit Shadow 4. I want to at some point. Maybe whenever games like slow down a little bit, I'll.
どうするパフォーマンス
Baphomet? Ah, Japanese. So funny.
次は
Do you have anything else? Honestly, I think we're about... After this, we have nothing left to do, so fuck it.
当たって砕きます
I'll get out of here and get ready for the full moon. Nothing will be funnier than playing this game for the first time and having that existential ease whenever you get to like a full moon. Like, oh boy, am I ready for this? Especially back in the day with P3. Because if you just weren't ready, oh my god. Pain and suffering. No witch damage. And should I be scared right now? I think I refuse to get off of this persona, so yeah, persona combat's fine, but I just wish it was like a bit more. I guess I just wish there was a bit more like parity between enemies and players. But I'm also not gonna lie, and I know that this shit's going to get me destroyed on whenever the P4 video comes out. This shit's gonna have me destroyed, but I also think Persona 4's combat is kind of problematic too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Why I gotta do this all over again? Oh, come on, man. My god. I think the game might have heard me. Okay. Myself. I gotta do this shit all. Yeah. Whatever. Been 40 minutes of this. They definitely got carried away with Baton Pass though in Persona 5. It was strong enough, and then they're like, what if we made this even stronger? Honestly. I should just Gary shouldn't. I need to put some fucking armor on you, Yukari. Oh my god, might be. If not, I'll just come back to this after the full. Okay. So this. So angry that I died. You know, like free cast and free damage. The increased crit rate or like other things would be great, but instead it does everything. It does everything and more. It should be buffing it. Next physical attack will more for all allies. Okay, fine game. I will engage with you properly. Actually, do I have enough money to engage with you properly? Difficult. I am playing. Yeah, we're not gonna change. Okay, what do I have you wearing? Why are you dying at like 3? Brother, you have a higher, have the best robot fighting. Honestly, we're just getting some bad RNG.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。
Bad RNG.
これまでの歩みでございます。ご覧ください。ご覧ください。
This could be good. Yeah, oh yes. I forget. I don't have shit dark. Okay.
がさてさ
まだ扱いきれません。まだ
Please.
扱いきれません。
I'm sorry, but Kaiwan just sounds racist.
まだ扱いきれません。
I guess this is everything I'm looking for. It's a shame that I'm, you know, a level under.
少々過ぎた力かと。
It actually upsets me how this is the answer to all of our problems.
おやめになります。
But we can also use our fucking brains. That using our brains, I mean, we just don't have to fight this person. Level 40 should be good for the mood, right? Like we're out of here.
ごきげんよう。
We assume.
お疲れ様で。
Yeah, Fuchs. Blowing this popsicle stand. What y'all been playing lately, by the way? And are you guys excited for Revival? Boy. You know what take I have about this game, though? That I know people are going to hate me for, but I don't care. I actually much prefer this game's soundtrack to the original. I know I get in trouble for this. That original Persona 3. Dude, that original Persona 3 soundtrack is something. The only reason why this game was necessary was, you know, you can make a definitive game. Of which we did not get.
来たか
Yep, you had an opportunity
に切る
to fix your game.
よく
What did you do? Like,
何を持ってきまとめて手放
what
す
what did you do? You're like, yep, it's Persona 3, guys. It's funny, right? It's still not perfect. Why are you like this, you mom?
何を探してる
Yeah, mass destruction aside, this game's soundtrack's better. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry. People that are like, dude, the original soundtrack was better. I'm like, eh.
君たちがどう
I don't know. Music is one of those like super subjective.
無理だけはするな 何を探してる
Oh man. Like, not everything's better, but do I really not having any kicks, girly? God, I don't.
ゆっくり見ていけどうするゆっくり見ていけ
Rogue.
ここにあるのは独自のルートで揃えたものだ。どう使うかは自由だが、用は済んだのか。また来い。
I think going down now is overrated as hell. That is a blistering hot take. Time to make it. Are there any takeover fit? No, I'm just kidding. Takeover is such a funny song. You hear it once and it's like, yeah, this shit might be the best. And then you hear like the 10th time and it's like, anyways. Let me lock into my autism for a second. Yeah. I know I get in trouble saying this game's soundtrack's better, but fuck it. I will I will die on that hill. Game soundtrack, I just enjoy it more. Yeah, man, people are being mean to oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Girl who made this song. And the entire soundtrack. As battle themes are meh. Dude, all that I'm gonna say, all the battle themes have given us immeasurable memes. And for that, it means something. Goodbye, Fest. Shout out to you. Throw. Ashley. We're gonna put out. Yeah, this feels weird. I've run where that was a surprise. Somebody just got shot on Twitter by Mr. I swear to God, Twitch is such a wild platform. Go and have. Rivers in the Desert was. I'm not gonna lie, Persona 5 really is my favorite sound. That might have one of my favorite soundtracks. Just find the gap. What's the name? What is it? Aim. Good. Yes, sir. We're really good friends, aren't we? Goodbye. I understand that P3 was their first, but it's so baffling. The entire cast didn't get social links. Like, it's just such a, it's like, I'm just baffled. I'm just baffled that thought crossed their mind. They're like, that's fine. And they're like, okay, let's fix it in portable. So then they fix it in portable, but kind of, sort of. All you have to do is play a, all you have to do is just play a 60, 70 hour game back to back. Like, how did they miss it? And then it's like, oh, well, we have like linked episodes now. And it's like, brother, just fucking. But then again, if they did anything different, then you're gonna have old people that are like, oh, it's different. Or you know, or just crazier thought, just port the game and don't do a fucking I don't know. I am such a remake hater, though. Who knows? Maybe I'm like incapable of looking at this game objectively. Not gonna lie, Color Your Night. This might be one of the fucking top 3 Atlas songs ever. Maybe I'm stupid. Like, there's so much characterization that's like hinted or implied at that they expand on more. Hard time position open. Unfortunately for, I'm not broke. Yes, sir. Academics. Are there only 5 levels in this game? Oh. Actually, am I dumb? But how do you know what, like, am I dumb? How do you know what, how many more levels do you have? Is it the rings outside that are glowing? I don't know. So much. Thank you, Lord Cat. They're so based. Okay, let's get our. Yes, my favorite way to get smarter. I wish that's like getting smart. You just started eating. Can you imagine somebody asks you what you're doing? Oh, I'm studying, and you just have a bunch of pizza and pasta in front of you. Oh man, good. Questing. Available to. Let's go. I should actually just. There's some comedic passives. Yeah. Bubble tea. It's been a minute, man. How you been? I've actually been meaning to reach out to you. Hopefully you're doing well. I ate so many fish. Get my up. Yeah, man. Fish are high in omega-3 or something. Or something. Okay, so we can either eat or hang out with our friends. This is so difficult. P. Just like P3 or P3 Fez. I actually never played the original. vanilla. Oh. Also, dude, I'm happy that your Kingdom Hearts videos did well. Oh. Just had the itch to go back to P3. Oh, frick you. Gotta say that, yeah, I think everybody, I'm not gonna lie, I think, okay, like, all cards on the table, I think it's much harder to mess up a Persona 4 remake. Like, you don't need to pay attention as much to like the atmosphere and the world and stuff. Like, as long as December hits with like that, you know, haunting tone, stuff like that, you're more or less fine. Like, it's not a game that's as kind of, God, it sounds fucking pretentious, but as like art house or as moody as Persona 3. You know, the gameplay is just going to be easier, but Persona 4's gameplay was already not remarkable. If I'm allowed to say that. That was a physical in P4. We just love physical in P4. Yeah, P4 is really the turning point for Atlas to me. Oh yeah, you know they're going to. Actually, I don't know. I can't get academic. Back to the fish shop. But actually, wait. I think the fish shop is. They're busy during the day. Pay to win. I'm gonna be dumb forever. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's really. And like I said earlier, it's also pretty funny how there's people that are like, oh, you Persona 3 fans, you guys are going to, you guys got your remake and it's not perfect, haha. And then now Persona 4 remake's coming out and they're like, if it's just going to be Persona 4 with the Persona 5 skin, I'm not going to buy it. And it's like, what do you think they're going to... Like, that's what you're going to get, man. I'm sorry to break it to you. But unlike this game, I mean, you guys know that I'm just not the biggest fan of remakes, period. I think we need to let art be art and age and just be accessible for people. This game, the reason why I was like, okay, a remake makes sense. It doesn't have a definitive version, but they refuse to make a definitive version. So like, Bubble Tea's got it. It's literally just gonna be like this game. God, I'm stupid. The funny thing is that Persona 5 is like Atlas's Final Fantasy 7. Shiru. If I have any time. Hold on, let me rush to that door. Hold on. What up? Hi to you. Oh. Oh man. Also, I know I've made this somewhat clear, but I'm just gonna keep it so 100 with you guys. The Persona 4 video is going to be positive, but nowhere near as positive like the people. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Persona 3 might be one of my favorite pieces of art ever. It's like up there with like Ghost in the Shell, Watchmen. Like it's up there for me. This game is so freaking. That was the game that Atlas will do for the rest of us. I've just like squared Final Fantasy 7. Dude, can I be honest with you guys? Everybody always says to check out the Final Fantasy 7 remakes, but Dude, those games look so bloated. They just look, they look so bloated. Like I had a friend that he was like, yeah, there's like about 20 or 30 hours a game and there's like 80 hours of mini games. And like all the best materia and weapons are just locked behind mini games. I was like, oh, that sounds like something. But yeah, I don't know. Like the more time that passes too, and the longer that we wait for P6, the more our expectations are going to, more expectations are just going to be curved into something unwieldy. It's gonna be like Duke Nukem. It's gonna be like Kingdom Hearts. It's gonna be like any game that you've had to wait for like over 10 years for. And no matter what happens, it's just not gonna be enough. Dude, everything is Yankee doing. Look at that 2006 ass cell phone. And I remember phones in 2006, and they definitely did not look. Can't see people problems. I get it. Like, I get it. I get it. But I'm not gonna lie, the game that I've pulled the biggest like 180 on, and I wonder if other Atlas fans feel this way. Maybe there's a video essay out there exploring this. If you're like me and you got into Atlas through Persona 5, if you went back and played Persona 4 and 3 and then Nocturne came out and you played Nocturne and then you go and play other games and then you go and play other games, I wonder if you come back to Persona 5 like I did and you were just kind of like this, I don't know, like when you compare it to like Persona 3 or 4, it's like what was the meme several years ago? All style and no substance. Like like the word kind of comes to mind because when I finished Persona 3 or 4, that shit was actually like life-changing. Like I love the characters, themes are still relevant, the game becomes more relevant, especially like when you're younger. But it obviously, you know, hits twice as hard. A lot of these things touch a little bit more. But and like even Persona 4, that game is a brilliant game. Like I'm actually gonna talk a lot about Japanese society, and I'm gonna have like a lot of like Japanese sections just talking about how the game is like a post-mortem on Japanese society, how brilliant several characters are and the overarching themes are, and how like inherently antithetical it is to just like Japanese collectivism. It's such a beautiful game. My biggest problems with P4 literally are just like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be bad, but I think the gameplay is whack. Persona 4's gameplay is it's so absurd. But then again, that's like when the odds were tipping from like your game being a balanced quote unquote game to you can do whatever you want, however you want, and you're just so much stronger than all your opposition. Persona 4, like vanilla, was definitely better with that problem, but Persona 4 Golden especially is like, all right, man, the game low-key plays itself. Then revisiting Persona 5 was such a fucking fever dream. I think we revisited on stream. I was like, oh my god. Like, I still like Persona 5 and the game is still good, and obviously like I still recommend people playing all of them. But man, playing some Mega 10 will fuck up your perspective on Persona 5. But that said, it will always have a special place in my heart because without that I literally wouldn't have this. Yeah, that video is gonna be weird, right? I already feel. How are you doing? Better before you, bro. This is 2006. Why are you texting me? How are you doing? Let's just do something. No, we gotta pay for text, right? That should have been a mini game. Put a mini game. Every time you send a text, you have to send money. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Like, if you've never played any Persona game ever before, and you're just like us, you're like a P5er. That shit fucking like, dude, I remember sitting there just crying when the credits rolled. I was like, am I feeling things? What's going on? That game was so great. And then you go and experience the rest of what Atlas has done, and it's like, oh wow. I am now suddenly conflicted. Poor gameplay leaning too hard into simplifying the. Yes, yeah, yep. Could not agree with you more. A lot of the gameplay section kind of like peeks into that, but it's funny because Persona 4, like as a game, like fundamentally is better because of how they handle. Can I say that? I was gonna say that it's like fundamentally better because they actually have like, you know, stuff to do at night, and they really expand the gameplay and the stuff that. I'm not gonna lie though, man. You guys are gonna hear me make fun of them dungeons. Those P4 dungeons, good googly moogly. Good God. Oh my God, those dungeons were worse than I remembered. Not gonna lie, I can see it right now. I have a version. I have a section in the video that's just dedicated to Tartarus. I'm like, hey guys, what the fuck happened? like he went from Tartarus to this. Speaking of Tartarus, dude, what the fuck happened to the tactics in P4 too? Like, I get it, people didn't like this, but go back 2 floors, grab a key, and then don't forget we get 2 gimmicks: jump, teleport gimmick, or grab this and run back. That's it. And dude, fucking like Nocturne, and you know, dude, Nocturne, DDS, and all these other dungeons have been established that were all great. And shout out to Nocturne's dungeons. Shout out to Nocturne. I don't know if that game was a mistake, but I played SM4 Metaphor. Wait a minute, Persona kind of sucks. Well, Persona doesn't suck, but it's very much like Persona is such a story first experience to a detriment that it kind of makes like repeat playthroughs hard. Like I've talked about this in other streams, but I've never felt the need to like replay a Persona game outside of Persona 3, but this game is also I'm gonna get demonetized. Coming back out of hat. I'm great. There is no great condition, is there? Yeah, Dragon Quest Tag. Yeah, no, it's a. Oh, gambling. I love gambling. I know I got shit else to do today. I should have got a job. I'm stupid. Why'd you guys let me? Speaking of 2-hour marathons. God. I'm so excited for the Metal Gear Solid collection. I finally get to revisit Metal Gear Solid 4. Can't wait to watch that final cutscene. That's like 2 hours. We're gonna have a stream just dedicated to watching that movie. That shit's gonna be copyright struck and everything. It'll be the death of the channel, but let me tell you, we're gonna go down, boy. We're gonna go down doing what we loved. Line-wise, P4 dungeons go. Music makes. P4 soundtrack is I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit's hidden from the back. That shit, man. Personally, I like Persona 5 soundtrack more, but it's if you like 4's more, it's like that's fine. But that Persona 4 soundtrack, like if you weren't there, but like to put it into perspective, I didn't play Persona 4 when it came out, but I remember when it came out and that music was freaking epic. Obviously Persona 5 was like that, except even bigger. But like Persona 5 for its time was enormous. Or Persona 4 for its time was definitely enormous. I miss the Persona 5 memes. The fucking Last Surprise memes back in the day. Oh my god. We need to get like a memologist or something. Those Persona 4 memes. Good job anywhere. No, I can get happy endings, spend, consume, and partake in free market capitalism. You know what? Let's shop it up, Mitsuko. Where you at? Go on the second floor. Bar this. I think you're so special because you're rich. No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucking with those heels though, girl. Where to look for? Go ahead, be shoot. Yeah, I agree with that. Persona 3's gameplay too, I think, is also just... I'm not gonna lie, and I've talked about it at length, obviously in the P3 video, but Tactics has its limitations, and direct commands are just better, but there's like a level of catharsis that you get when you like figure out a plan, what you want to do, and the AI just does it, that you can't really describe from just like, oh yeah, I'm just thinking about this, I'm just gonna do it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna set you to do this, set you to do this, and this doesn't happen, and X, Y, and Z. Like, it's a cool like sequential like foresight thing. It sucks when like you're on the, it sucks like when you're sequencing's off, wasting your time. But yeah, no, I love it. Persona 3 also, the more you play it, like kind of turns into a comfort game. I don't know. Anytime. Ever need. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Going on and on. It shall be. Oh. About to say, who's Akanari? Oh my god. Long waiting. Literally no time to waste either. Do we? Dumb question. I know that Atlas outsourced this game. Did Soejima make the characters? Like, did he draw the portraits? I actually really like the new portraits. I don't know if that's a bet. Also, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Another problem with Persona 4, dude, I can 100% like do all the social links, like max out like all the social stats pretty easily in this game. And the same thing with like Persona 5. Persona 4, I'm not gonna lie, it's follow a guide or bust with that game. That game has so much shit to do. It has so much shit to do. Like Persona 4, okay, all the Persona games, your first time is overwhelming. Persona 4, even as a veteran, I'm like, good lord, man.
今日は来てくれてありがとう。君は他の人とは少し違う気がする。それが何かはわからないけど、少なくとも僕をかわいそうの枠に入れて並べたりはしないみたいだ。くそ、この体がいまいましい。
Voicing all the social.
会えたらここで。
Literally.
おかえりなさい。
Kind of visually enjoy. Alright, Streets are saying that Ken is one of the best characters in the game. Oh. Streets said that Ken is. We do love stupid. Something that we take for granted is fans though. My god. These UI are just association. Yeah. That is ironic, isn't it? Like, what game would you want to return to most? Ah, yes, the death game. Oh, yes. It really kills me how, like, whenever people talk about this game, it's like, oh yeah, that's the game that's only about death, and it's like, brother, come on, man. I also talk about this a bit in the P4 video, but guys, we need to have like a fucking Persona Atlas, but mostly Persona Roundtable. We have got to stop spoiling everything. Oh my god. There's so many fucking spoilers out for all these games. That shit, Loki. I got a friend who's playing Persona for the first time. He just opened up Twitter, doesn't follow a single Megaton account. The blue, red, and yellow game is killed. That's funny as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Blue, I hate that. I hate that because now I'm gonna start saying it. I forgot, I guess it's I think Persona 3, SMT4. What other games? Soul Hackers, Digital Devil Saga. I'm not gonna lie, there's some real good atmospheres. That I do. It's a damn secret. Man. What's the fastest way to make your game better? Fishing and gambler. Got it.
この間から何なの？用もないのに付きまとわないで。
そんなほっとけっかよ。ほら手出せて、ハンカチで縛るから。
Oh.
何を慌ててるの？
はあ？慌てんだろ普通。
I think,
すぐ医者に見せろよ。
especially in a game like Persona 4, which is a fucking murder mystery,
変な人ね。
I think for all things holy, we need to be a little bit more just careful. But on the flip side, it's like,
私の
well, when can you talk about spoilers? Because the game is 20 years old. I just know there's a whole new generation of P4 fans that are going to get that same kick.
私にしかわからない。
And realistically, I'm just an asshole. I want them to get the bad end. No, I'm just kidding. But really, really, man, there's something magical about figuring out, oh, wow. Culprits getting away. You know why else this is the best Persona game? Fucking cops sell you. The cops sell you weapons. Brother, what other games the cops just give me weapons? God damn. Back to Tartarus. Okay, honestly, I could Oh, it's on the table, so let's... Or not to partake in employment. I sure hope so. Present people. Yeah. That's another funny thing that people don't talk about much. Or how all the antagonists are like at direct odds for like what the game is trying to represent. Another really cool small detail is how they another really cool small detail is how like none of the antagonists wear glasses in the fog world. Look and still see crystal clear. I don't think enough people talk about, but I think it says a lot about the technician. The perception on reality. That game is, man. Persona. That's going to be something that's probably going to... Hey, I know I just... Game, but... Or is a little bit of an odd.
すみません。今日の探索、僕を前線のメンバーに加えてもらえませんか？たくさん戦いをこなして、ペルソナの扱いに慣れておきたいんです。はい、よろしくお願いします。
Persona 4 is it's I guess it's such a. No, we can do that. I've never done. We can do that. I've never done. Did we play? Oh my god! Why am I blanking? What the hell is? What's the? Oh god! What's the campaign after the main story? The journey, the adventure, the flop? I don't know. I forget what it's called. I never played it before. Oh, 620. The answer. That's what it's called. The answer. Something. The slot. I have yet to play the answer, so we're gonna play the answer at some point. I hate that I. Oh my god, I need to give Ken that shit. Hold up. Ken, what are your stats from? You just mad? I have never played the answer. Fun fact of the day. But I'm thinking before I play it, I'll just play the original Fez version. It's so funny. I just never felt the desire. Something you guys will learn about me. And I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I'm like this. I am so bad at playing DLCs and expansions. Like, whenever the game's done, I'm like, alright, on with my life. So I guess for the modern audience, smiley face. Ain't no way he went through all that in this. Come on, man. We're missing attacks on stream? What? Show you how it's done, kid. What happens when you're an adult? For that, I mean a high schooler on death's door. You don't need to, trust me. And that's the reason why I haven't played it. Every single person's like, don't play it, don't play it, don't play it. But when I asked Atlas for a code of this game, humongous shout out to Atlas, by the way, for supplying me with the code. Forever appreciated. Yeah, when I reached out to Sega for a code, they're like, here you go, and here's episode I guess if you want to play it. And I was like, okay. Speaking of. And speaking of. I asked for a code of Rhino, and I profound sorrow. But on the bright side, I did get into the Capcom Creator Program. So. I did not get an early review copy of so. I haven't looked up anything on Requiem though, which is really funny. You guys ever wonder how they capture like the sounds of like animals? Like the voice of Koromaru, is that just a person making barks? Or are these all just like stock noises? Because I can't imagine being a professional voice actor and you specialize in animals. Do you know how based of a job that would be? What's up? Someone else. I've never. That's what everybody says, and I'm like, oh man. But like, what you guys don't realize is that I love me some slop. I think I already went through. I think I did. Hands are rated E for everybody. Yep. Cora was again. And man, I'm jealous of everybody that gets a job as voicing animals. That is such a goated job. Like, can you imagine somebody asks what you do for a living, and then it's like, yeah, I voice animals, and you just start barking? Oh my god. Whew. That's funny as fuck. I can reload that a human. It sounds okay. Yeah, samples make sense. This here goes from Stop Nuclear Wave. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's probably better to probably just one day I'll stream it though. I think I don't know when, but you can't tempt me with a good time. Dude, if you voice animals for a living, your life is just better than all of ours. If your calling is to voice animals, of course I'm jealous. Also, Minato, I don't know if you know this, but I can also speak it. So, yeah. Fun times. The power of locking in. Why the same people hate rest. Persona 4 story is really good. Yeah, the best part about streaming Persona, that there's so much game that streams go by so quickly. Shout out Morgana, my favorite. I'm just lying. I was gonna say my favorite non-human character. I'm just lying though. Way to go, team. You're unfuckable with. I need to hurry up and get Soul Master. Gotta spread that shit like across my team. Actually, hold up. How do the kids play? There we go. Like, oh, you ever don't know what to do? Just press R1. That should not have been as funny as it was. Done it. That's a great question. We will answer this together. I think I've actually heard.
Looks like you're still full of energy, but don't exhaust yourself.
I'll tell you, Fuka's a straight upgrade. Respectfully.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Still want. I love Aegis so much. I'm not gonna lie. I hope Teddy's like just a little bit. If he's rewritten just a little bit, they remove some of the and they just remove some of the other stuff.
For our next fight.
Is that my girl Erica Harlech, you know. Persona 3's Japanese cast, they kept everybody, right? But it's the English cast, what's different.
Four enemies. They aren't much of a threat. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I'm also not gonna lie, and this is going to be heresy for anybody that's like a fan of the original game. Persona 3's dub was not great. The same way that the original Evangelion dub wasn't great. People just grew up with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be like blasphemous, but I think the new voice cast is probably so much better. But if you grew up and you have nostalgia for the original, that's fine too.
Persona's ready. Just watch.
I think they just need to trim back a little bit with his humor.
Defeated. Good work out there.
Yeah, just kind of reduce. Look at me, okay. I did not know that. That's funny as fuck. Yeah.
All right, now back to exploring.
Yeah, it gets me in trouble whenever I say this, but it's kind of like my thoughts on the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack is a straight upgrade. Okay, not a straight upgrade. There's a few misses, but for the most part, I like it more.
There's a treasure chest over there.
All right, you know, I need to bring Megaton Monday back. Stab root. Doing this has something to do. Abs. Just. I love that meme. You had John in front of something like John Microsoft. And if it's Japanese, just Sony-san.
I think we're starting to get somewhere.
It is. Special thing.
Kuro-chan found a one-way teleporter to the entrance.
How do you guys feel about the new? Oh,
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful. The enemy is
this thing weak. Oh my god. Hold on, dude. Look at his attacks. He's a monster.
all enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Guess he wasn't that.
Guess it's time to move on.
John Ubisoft. Shout out to Ubisoft.
Let's both do our best, Koromaru. Oh, stairs!
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Why am I? Oh yeah, I'm looking for somebody. Oh, my brain's starting to rot. What am I doing here?
My bangs are getting a little long. Gotta schedule a hair appointment. I want to try growing out my hair, but I'm worried about it getting in my face.
Pay attention next time.
I'm just being crazy.
It'll take a little more time.
I have never pieced that together, but after you said it, it makes so much sense. That is just an Eva. Oh man. Yeah, we might need to bring Megaton. I gotta bring back Megaton Monday, man. I think playing a Megaton.
Last one. Let's finish it. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
I really need to play Digital Double Saga though.
To move on.
I think when I'm done with Double Survivor is really good. Flash boost.
It's an enemy.
Variant.
Back.
Oh, can we go up those stairs? Three targets. They won't know it hit them.
What if we use our assist button? Not even they can stop the assists.
Knock one down.
Stop our assist. Hold on. The MC's main voice actor sounds like a Chad. Not gonna lie, I could not imagine him sounding. Also, the fact that he's referred to as Dorku in the community has me dying. Also hilarious how this game's ending is just Alex
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
made him a Chad.
It'd be nice if we could go on another trip, don't you think? How about going abroad next time?
That's enough fighting. Or fight when we have to. You guys think there's people that just just play the game like this?
You have a skill that can hit a weakness. Hurry, knock one down.
What went out to that Atlas leaker that leaked everything accurately? That turned out to be some dude in Chicago. Role playing as a girl. God, what was her name?
You can hit a weakness with this.
Ain't no way you got out for two. Come on. I forget her name. That shit was so funny. Midori, yes, that's who it was. Thank you. Shout out Midori. It was just some dude from Chicago. Oh, God. He was acting like a Japanese woman. Oh, man. We shouldn't have bullied Midori. Now we're all back in the fucking dark. We're all right back where we started.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And not gonna lie to you, Midori was a generational leaker. I don't know about you guys, but man, story every day. It's funny because he was just like, yeah, if you guys are expecting Persona 5
Teleporter can take us
or
back
Persona
to
6 to be a departure from high school, you just
I think
oh my god, people are so upset about the whole Midori situation. They were like, what do you mean it's not a she? What do you mean you're not Japanese? Midori might have been the friends we met. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Where are you, lady? Shine. Oh, Ned. Not be going.
found the stairs. Keep your eyes peeled. Shadow.
It is. It's a
Shadows
difficult.
sometimes hide in areas that are hard to see, so keep an eye out for surprise attacks.
Oh, oh. Yeah. Like, as much as people don't want to hear it, well, there's a few things that are happening. First and foremost, I think people need to remember who the target demographic games are.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And you can be a long-running fan of something, but like expecting media to grow up with you is incredibly difficult.
Ooh,
Just because of like demographics and all the other stuff that goes into making art. Like, these games are not exactly made for, you know, like SMT itself is definitely more like focused on mature and like darker themes, and it kind of lends itself to like a more mature audience. But Persona, especially with how relevant high school is to like Japanese people, it's obviously made to appeal and remind people in high school. Like, if we were to go on to Japanese Twitter, the amount of people that are just like keep the game in high school is a lot higher than people realize. Always run. Can't we?
time for a fight. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little
I haven't seen you. I own this series though, so maybe I should throw it in. Do you remember her being? I don't know. It's like, do you expect Persona to leave into high school thing? It's gonna happen. Central to its story. So central to its story. And they've done that before with Persona 2. We've had an adult or college cat.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Leave it to me.
What to do?
Procaster. Speaking of Eva, you guys excited for the new series? Evangelion coming. Actually, being full 41.
Do the same thing for our next fight.
Kiddos. I think we're definitely ready for the full moon.
Koro-chan spotted the enemy.
Way to go, Cora. All right, there we. My ears. I need Hongo ears. I didn't hear D.
あそこ宝箱ですね。
Oh, talk. I haven't watched.
あれ宝箱？
Are the remakes well received? Oh, over here.
Shadow いたよ。
I was there.
あの人。
あの。
Didn't they change the? Actually, wait, I'm broke.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。上書きして登録いたしました。
合体どちらにいたしますかな。
良い選択かと存じます。こちらのペルソナですね。良い選択かと存じます。
I gotta put on somebody.
こちらは強いペルソナです。
さて探すといたしましょう。
こちらは強いペルソナです。
Really should love it.
Which どちらを継承なさいますか？
かなりの力を授く。これは
少々過ぎた力かと。
するペルソナをお選びください。
Thing in the world just opens up.
必要な素材は揃いましたかな？
Oh shit, I forgot. Probably should. The fact that I just did not make one is kind of funny. Like Parvati, but
どのようなペルソナをご所望ですかな？
I'll probably look about it.
おやめになりますか？ ようこそベルベットルームへ。受けたまわりました。
Come back.
どうぞご覧ください。ご覧おや？
If I'm broke,
足りな受けたまわ
I'll
りま
just
し
like
た。
I'm buying back. Now, when I crack open a window, it's getting hot in here. Also, we're in the middle of a blizzard. Time for the news. Life sucks. You got that shit playing. Hey. I just alt tabbed. I just alt tabbed. My God, all my friends are finally back. We can finally go back to doing shit. We go back to life. Look at all my friends. Look at the fat guy. Indeed. God. Ew. I'm not gonna lie. You know how much confidence it takes to not touch any of the social links? Oh my God. They really said we're not gonna touch any of these. Really could have. It was gonna. But it's a font. Oh, you're fucking hysterical. Can up.
こちらを引き出すのですね。それではこちらを受けたまわりました。
I wish when you alt tabbed out of Atlas, they didn't just. They do and you'd explode. All right, Kate. Yeah. Wait a ultimately decided on a means it's perfect. There's my goat. I gotta go Luca's social link.
帰ってきた。
夏休み明け一発目お疲れさんと。
二人ともちょうどよかったかも。
ちょうど何が？
ねえ風花、アイゲスどうなった？どうかな。
Got that shit.
こうなったであります。
え？うちの制服？何？どういうこと？
学校に行きたいって言うから冗談で先輩たちに話してたんだけど、理事長が即 OK しちゃって、明日から高等部2年生ってことにね。
マジ？ OK ってあの人いいのか？
コミュニケーション負荷の高い場所での活動が興味深いとかって言ってたけど、
まあ OK 出てんならいいけどさ、それに結構似合ってるし、可愛いんじゃね？
風花さんに装着していただいた学園用迷彩は完璧であります。
想像以上に似合ってますよ。誰も特別なんて思わないんじゃないかな。なんで学校なんかに？何もないですよ。
2学期の開始を受けて日中の活動を合わせたいと考えました。私だけここに待機していては任務に支障をきたします。よって同行を申し出たであります。任務に支障ね。むしろいた方が支障出るっぽいけど、至らないところは順次改善を図っていくつもりであります。そして自分も学校に行くと言っています。コロマル、さすがにあんたはここにいて。
FR. Ah, yes, the Persona 3 classic. What do you do at night? It's time to eat. A part-time. There's something I definitely need to be. Sure. Baby.
なるほどな。
That's right. Only every retarded is. Remain cautious at all times. And oh, now that everyone doesn't make video essays, the sheer amount of space that you need to record Persona is just not healthy, man. I swear to God. Like, bro, I have like 400 gigs of Persona 4 footage. I hate that so much for me. I'm not gonna lie, with how expensive computer shit is right now, I'm gonna keep it 100. If anything breaks, that's the end of the channel. I gotta go and buy more RAM, that's it. One of my hard drives breaks. That's it, man. We're gonna be a full-time streamer from that. We're gonna start showing up on the stream bots. You really fallen off. Yeah. Don't you forget it.
先生、そこは空いてんじゃなくてたまたまサボってるだけなんじゃ。
そんなのいないのと一緒よ。そこを使ってください。はい、着席。
この場所なら歓迎であります。私の一番の大切はいつでもこの人のそばにいることですので。ちょっとアイリス、なんでありますか？
ゆかり、なんで立ってんの？なんでって。あら、お隣同士仲が良さそうね。でも授業中はちゃんとけじめつけなきゃダメよ。
たく
来たな。一緒に来てもらいたいところがある。
How long it takes? I'd pretty much whenever I like run out.
いい加減しつけぞ。事情が変わった。
You can stream games faster than you beat them. Yeah, you can stream games faster than you beat them. So it's usually good to just have like a repository of footage. I think I have like a 4 terabyte hard. Oh. I played around with like file sizes, coders, and we're if it gets to be a problem, then I'll just be streaming like random stuff that I'm just not. Unstable in the voice volume department. Yeah, I think my my voice gate might be up too high. My mic exploding. Yep. I'll take it back in the VOD later, but yeah. Yes, sir. We just got the Giga Chat to join us, guys. Why are all like the Persona models so like low quality? Like they don't look very high res. 42 strength. Bloody charge. Consumes HP to increase critical rate physical. 153. God damn. Look at that. No weaknesses. That's what a Chad looks like right there. Okay. Part-time job. What are you gonna do? Work, or work? Oh, yep, thank you, buddy. Yep, oh my god, I'm not broke. Tell me that some.
エリザベスでございます。またしても今回は一人のようです。それでは。Yeah.
The highest it's ever been. Why is that material? Not sure yet. I hope that works. Anyways, we'll just have to remain alert at all times. That is true. They're like glass cannons, but not at all. Oh. Wait for you to yell at me like you do all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I should hella have a more structure. All these people. I just don't. I'm just hang out with you, big kid. The only one who's not playing. Hey. Sure, I love the art. You know you're important when they give you. I don't have time to hang out with you, so fuck it. Look at this Giga Chad. I'm sorry, but the fact that this man is supposed to be a year older than you gets me every time. Yeah, dude, he's a year older. That is not a high schooler. That is a grown-ass man. Yo, after this, like, let me go.
米はもう炊いてあるから後で丼出してよそってくれ。俺のは大盛りでな。 食いっぷりだな。こんくらいのもんなら練習すりゃ誰でも作れる。今日は丼だけだったが、付け合わせやらも考えて、まあ時間あったらやってみろ。
Was latest fancy. Actually, better give me a billion health back.
さて、礼は食わせてやるまでだ。片付けは頼むぜ。じゃあな。
War has changed.
おはようさん。
Sounds good, Dragon.
よう千鳥、この前の怪我あれからどうした？
Organizing footage.
Eh?
Organizing footage is time consuming if you don't do that shit immediately. There's like a specific flowchart to like content creation that I'm
順平はさ、何をしてるとき、自分は生きてるって思う。
え？さあな、息してる時とか？つか考えたことねえや。
gonna say I should buy a wheelchair and just keep around the apartment.
どうかな。こんなの全部ただの落書きだし、自分のことなんてわからない。
そっか。俺さ、実は一個だけあんだよね。充実してっかなって思える時がさ、まあなんつうか正義のヒーローをやってる時かな。今日と明日の間にある誰も知らない時間、そこは選ばれた力を持つ者だけの戦場。影の怪物から人々を守るため、ヒーローは今日も戦い続けると、まあそういう感じでさ、充実の瞬間っすよ。鼻で笑って突っ込むとこだぜ。
Wait,
冗談
I forgot that Persona 5 had it. I remember watching the first episode.
あなた一人
That's
で
enough.
戦ってるの。
Enough of whatever I was watching.
おいおい、真に受けんなって。
誰も知らない時間の中なんでしょ。なら誰も知らなくて当然じゃない。誰も知らなくて誰も褒めてくれないのに。
You to feel of alive.
偉いね。
After this kind of question, usually comes some God for device.
そうかな。こんな話信じてくれちゃうとは思わなかったな。
ねえ、それもっと聞きたい。
なんか不思議だよな君。まあいっか。じゃあこれ絶対秘密にしてくれよ。
うん。
ペルソナって超能力みたいのがあってさ、それ使えるやつだけが怪物を倒せんだ。けど誰でもペルソナ使えるわけじゃなくて、だから選ばれた何人かで戦うしかない。仲間はダチとか先輩でさ、こう見えても俺入ってからは連戦連勝なんだぜ。
へえ、楽しそうね。順平が来てから連勝ってことは、順平はチームのエースみたいなもの？
You know what's like really funny about Japanese grammar? A lot of, but it's really interesting how in like Japanese they don't have a future tense. They just have a present and past. And if you're talking about the future, you just need to make it clear or like actually clear.
結構大変なんだよな、リーダーってのも。
One little fact about Japanese.
ありがとう、順平。楽しかった。
そっか。
でも、もう時間。
Yeah, it takes a minute to appreciate Junpei, but his story also doesn't really develop until like towards the end. But afterwards, Junpei, that's the guy. That is the guy. And he's a high schooler, so I think they did a good job. Alright guys, give me 1 sec. Let me go fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back. I take it back. Let me go do one. Oh. Amoru's up. The chubs are up. Poor Maru's up. Everybody's up except me. That's an incredibly dark joke. Yeah, it's interesting. You should have like a present. You should have like a particle that indicates whether you're going to do it, but most of the time, like you pointed out, it's just. I actually want to start things, but at the same time, I don't know if I have this. Finish it. Books. One thing I'm going to forget about you. Be terrible people together, friends. 3 times. Yeah. Once you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy to farm it. Then there's the Persona 5 Reaper, which I'm happy to see every time. It is crazy. Right back. sudden ear rape. You don't like ear rape? Oh man, everyone likes ear rape. Probably favorite video game OS? Reload or like original P3? Color United. Yeah, I decided I was like, all right, if I'm going, if I'm on a banger. That hunger I'm feeling inside. I know, my. I should go home and.
千鳥今日いなかったな。やっぱもっぺん探してみっかな。でもさすがにまずいか。作戦案だしな今日。作戦か。考えてみりゃあの子を守るための戦いでもあるしな。なんかそう考えるとやる気出てきちゃうな。つかこれこそまさに正義の戦いってやつか。よし。
動かないで。
え？つかこの声。
今日でもう6度目の満月だね。敵は見つかったかい？
はい、多分コロニアンモールのあたり。
This boss is such a joke in the original.
なんだかモールの周辺からぼんやりと感じるだけで
Ah,
範囲
P4.
を絞ろうとはしてるんですけど。
Not gonna lie, that P4. True ending for P4.
すみません。それもちょっとわかりません。
The growing at this man.
十分だろう、そんだけわかりゃ。
天田か、どうだった？
俊平さんどこにもいません。カバンもないし、今日はまだ部屋に戻ってないみたいです。
あいつ満月って分かってんでしょうに。
寮の近くにもいないようですね。俊平くんの反応は見当たりません。念のため少し時間を使って探してみましょうか。
いや、いいよ。若い君らだ。そういう気分の時もあるだろうさ。とにかく今は目の前のシャドウを何と
I
か
need
して
that
ほし
bot.
い。
Discord man.
ここ
But yeah,
で
Val.
全てに仕方がない。とにかく
If all of
出動だ。
these leaks are true,
行くぞ。
if all these leaks are. Alex and Mike. Oh man.
順平のやつ何か言ってなかったか。まあ
Rest in
そう
peace.
だな。
どうだ？
このぼんやりした感じ。こんなに近くに来てるの。
What do you mean? This game doesn't.
どうして？
It doesn't even have a story
よし。あとは手分けして探すぞ。
or
時間はかけられない。急げ。
待ってください。お願いします。やらせてください。
whatever this boss is still a joke.
私の役目だから。ルキアの指が触れる。土の答え。髪が触れる。風の答
Yeah,
え。
Persona doesn't have
唇
story.
が触れる。
You guys know.
水の答え。星
No
の
such thing.
この
どれ
霧のような姿は何？
Only gameplay. On the stories, you'll go play shit. And
集中の邪魔をするな。
これは足の
Chairman's not evil. What are you talking about?
網目？
網目。 もしかすると地下ケーブルと関連があるかもしれません。ここは島が開発中の頃は工事用電源の基地があった場所ですので。
I'm having mic problems?
地下ケーブル。ア
God.
ニメのような相当量の電気ケーブルが地下に放られたままになっているようです。
I'll look into it.
それが索敵の邪魔になってるってこと
And I'll look into it after the stream.
ありがとうアイギス。今ので全部わかった。ケーブルでシャドウの位置がか乱されてるわけじゃなく、そのケーブル網自体がシャドウに乗っ取られている。
それ、つまり足の下はそこら中シャドウってこと？
絞れなかったわけだ。本当にこの辺り全部を占める大きさってことか。
そんなのどうやって倒すんです？
地面の中か。
拍子抜けね。こんなに無防備だなんて。これでこの建物のフロアは全部？
ちくしょう、力が出ねえ。
I wonder if it's the noise gate. I'm gonna try to reduce it.
千鳥、
頼みたいことがあるの。
It's a little aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna try to reduce it.
命令を出してもらうわ。通信くらいできるはずよ。
俺が命令？
言う通りにするなら何もしない。作戦の中止命令を出して。簡単でしょ？今やってるのだけじゃない。今後の作戦も全部やめるように言って。
作戦をやめろって。まさか君、あの連中の。
早くして。
広大な地下一帯を覆うシャドウか。参ったな。これでは手が出せない。
前にモノレールを乗っ取ったシャドウがいたと記録で見ました。おそらくそれと同じでどこかに本体がいるはずです。私が見つけます。
フーカ。
場所が分かったとしても問題は生き方だな。
放置された施設であれば今でも侵入が可能かもしれません。
だといいがな。
見つけた。ここのすぐ近く、このモールの中です。
この中？
地下にできている小さな空間の中です。
Some of these bots over on Twitch are fucking hysterical. Liberal Bunkhouse 4X BKB03ULP. Oh my god. Pretty realistic. Yeah, man. Listen, there's a lesson to be learned from Junpei from all this stuff. Be careful who you pull, man. Okay.
よし、準備が整い次第、突入組で仕掛けるぞ。
Let me lower this note real quick. They're filled. Okay, that should be better. Okay, I opened up the noise gate a little bit, so like, okay, cool. I'm gonna play around with it later though, only because I don't want you guys to be like bothered with the sounds of like. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I just don't want you guys to be bothered with like just the sounds, like controls. Yeah, the reason why the noise gate was up so high though is just because of When you play a bunch of fighting games, it's easy for like your arcade stick to bleed into the mic, so like, let me just avoid that. I'll be on healing duty. Yo, Fredo. Welcome. Yokoso. Hope you're doing well, man. The alien who needs that? That's true. Aliens are cowards. It's the herb. I love when they do that. Like, guys, beware, it's the hermit type. What? I really got rid of the only person that has Tarinda. Never mind, you technically have Tarinda. Grande Persona stream. Yeah, we need to make Mega 10 Monday a regular occurrence. She has 153 HP. That is... I'm enjoying Reload though. I don't hate this game. Wow. I didn't do shit for damage. Oh yeah, I forgot you have healing. Yeah, I do. I'm a little new to Persona. Yeah, man. Actually, hold on. Don't I have Revolution on somebody, or did I get rid of that too? Because I'm bad at the game. Yeah, I got rid of the person with Revolution. All right. How do you feel about it compared to Fez? Well, if you were here earlier, no, I'm just kidding. Imagine being a dick for being busy. Yeah, dude, stop being busy. No, to be honest with you, like, I think this game is actually overrated. I think there are certain things that I like better, but I think ultimately they had an opportunity to make a definitive version of the game and they just didn't do that, which makes me kind of sad. Like, I think it's a solid version of the game. The problems with it, though, come down to, like, you know, difficulty being kind of a meme. I think it's a little overhated. I don't think this game is anywhere near as bad as some of the detractors say. But I also don't think it's a like a perfect version either. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the hottest take I have is like the new English cast is good. I actually prefer this game's soundtrack, funnily enough, to the original. I actually really like some of the new tracks, and I really wasn't the biggest fan of the original either. The gameplay is more like Modern Atlas, so it's kind of a meme. But yeah, like artistically, I kind of wish they were able to like preserve more of like the tone, like the haunting atmosphere from the original. Well, like, it's a cool version. There's nothing like egregiously wrong. The gameplay is just like not great, but yeah. I also just wasn't like the biggest fan of Persona 3 soundtrack in general though, so I know it's like a weird know, it's like a weird thing to say. Artistically, it looks like UE slop. It's almost done charging up. Alright, so we should have been healing the whole time. Fine. That is fine. Thank you, Fuka. Stop the enemy. Do we? Well, it's not charging complete, so surely we just block. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna commit to dying. Who cares? What am I gonna do? Die harder? Yeah, some of the backgrounds, the animated cutscenes are. I'm not gonna lie, they're bad. Like, they're just bad. They just missed a lot of the atmosphere and tone. Time to die for me. That did nowhere near as much damage as I thought it would. Fix me, please. Grande gracias. Be a waste of time. The fact that I got rid of Revolution is so saddening. Whatever, we'll just be here for 4 days. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of Persona 3 soundtrack. And I know that's probably a awful take. I'm not gonna lie though, I actually enjoy this game's gameplay a lot more than Persona 5's. Only because Persona 5 really did play itself. What do you mean you're going next? This isn't good. But Persona 5, you know, you're right. I have a bead change. Fuck it, why not? This shit ain't valuable. I actually disagree with people that say that. I like a regular Secunda. All UE games don't have to be like shiny or glistening though. It's an artistic choice that a lot of studios choose to make. Like every game doesn't have to be shiny or glistening and stuff like Nano Machine's son. Every game doesn't have to be like this. Like, there's plenty of games that are UE that just don't have this problem. That man is what ore farming sounds like. So fucking crazy. That shouldn't be as funny as it is. Alright, we got this. I forgot. We might as well use them. Brother, this man is durable as shit. Oh my god. Alright, I need to do Raccoon. Honestly, his attacks don't really hurt though. They kind of tickle. I guess some things don't change. Why do I want to use this? Alright, I'm just gonna buff and heal us because we're gonna be here for 40 hours. If I don't, you have a third G, great. Yeah, I never remember this fight, and if I don't remember a fight, there's a good reason why. Look at all the aura farming. Use all teammates' theragies. Damn. One, two. Oh, Sinda, yo. Right, where's my Tarukaja? I know I have it on somebody. There you go. Alright, it says. Don't worry, we're gonna try, Fuchs. No promise. Maybe I should have saved my maybe I should have saved my my theories. My Theges for it. It's almost done charging up. Oh no, whatever will we do? Repel physical. You think we're scared of physical? Come on, man. I'll take one for the team. Fuck it. I'm happy that we're all the same way. It does feel wrong if you don't use this team for this fight. A big sponge. But yeah, you know you got a problem when you just don't remember a fight. Also, this boss is so freaking spongy in like every version of the game. I have Patra. I do. Oh, I'm bad. Why not? The best characters in the franchise. I'm just baffled that I forgot to give myself a... I'm just baffled that I forgot about Revolution. The first mid boss. Only the first one? You don't remember those two bastards? Like, I forget their names, but it's the one like with the gambling. It's the one where like the dog hops on top of the table and you have to like sit there and like choose. Not Train Lady. Train Lady's funny. Train Lady. Could that be as funny as it is? Probably not. Am I gonna laugh anyways? Indubitably. Artifact. Portion and strafe. I haven't gotten to the end. Oh yeah. I think my favorite part about Persona 3 is how Fuuka's like, this one is the fool, and it means fucking nothing. Be careful, it's a hermit. Thank you, Fuuka. Thank you for the guidance. Cage Portion and strength. Hold on, man. Hold on. We're literally getting rid of our aura. You know, it'd be really funny if we use Jag Bros. I should have buffed air attack. I'm stupid. Never mind. Once you figure out the gimmick, that fight is fun. I love that. You get criticals. What's my award? Nothing. Yeah, this boss takes forever. Oh my god. We're only halfway through. It's whatever. Which full moon boss do you guys think is the worst? Am I drunk? I hate that so much for me. This one does so much damage. It's not even... Man, you might as well use Shinji. Might as well enjoy him. Savor him. Because it's never going to be this good ever again. Oh, I got to do another Raccoonda. Honestly, you might as well heal up your boyfriend. About that. Yeah, I'm trying to think who's the worst one. Who's the worst one? Honestly. Where's Raccoonda? Here you go. Speed up this boss fight. Good lord. We will be here. We will be here forever. I feel the same way, Guilford. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm really trying to think, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, and it's definitely because there's more of them. I have an easier time, dude, remembering like some of the bosses that we fought in Tartarus and the full moon bosses. And I think that's a problem. Oh, that's a bigger problem. Please don't shock anybody. I could not have won any better. Should I even bother healing us? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna heal us because I don't want to die and have to go through all this all over again. Bridge hugging or something. Shadows were afraid of me and they were like, put out a strong enemy, so I sent them attacks to prove them wrong. The Tartarus bosses were harder. They are much harder in my opinion. Actually, is that an opinion? I don't think that's an opinion. That's just a fact. OP from the Reaper. Alright, we can. Time for gang signs. But you know what's funny about Reload, man? Reload is actually shorter than Persona. Persona 3 is shorter than Persona 4 and 5. But like, yeah, it is a bigger game. It's also a bit drier than the other games, so honestly, I don't freaking care. Accelerated charging. Oh my god, he's cheating. Brother, imagine we die here. You know, he hasn't dealed? Dude, I know English, right? He hasn't dealt a crazy amount of damage yet, so I'm like, we push our luck. Proceeds to die in the next turn. Yeah, P3 is shorter. Oh shit, boys, he's about to bust. Why did I say that? Let me nullify electricity. Alright. He's about to explode. Oh, Fuka, where are you? There spark. Wow. That actually did far more damage than I would like to admit. Yeah, Cormo is really good in Reload. Can we knock him out of this? I guess we'll find out with my full power up. I think he's just gonna keep on inflicting his sweet will on us. Alright, I need to lower his defense. I also need to get the defense buffed. I'll happily take that. Water obviously cancels out lightning. Ah, just like the good old silverware and the microwave trick, right? The fastest way to call the fire department. Just blow your shit up. Oh, I'm drunk. You might as well stay topped up. Arigatai. The fact that all of these have Pierce on them too is so funny. High volt current. Am I gonna die? Nope. Honestly, I'll show you what being a team player looks like. Take care of yourself, pal. We might as well. I did so much. Gas also cancels fire. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't need you to die, but I do need to see an attack out of you. Is about to discharge. Fuck, am I gonna kill him with a third G? Hey, what's like a slap on the wrist attack? That's like I'm serious, but not. The fact that you have a fucking third chain. How much damage do we think this is gonna do? Oh my god. The first hit was 175. Hermit has been put into the dirt. Way to go, Kenjamin. No problem, Fuchs. Now let's go. I'm sorry, but whenever I see Shinji, I just can't think about this being a high schooler. Yeah, that's hunger that I'm feeling, and I hate that for me. We're going to save you, Junpei, man. I'm popping to say what's up. Hey, take it easy, Gilfredo. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's stay goated. The opposite of an anime girl I'm used to seeing Chidori in the hospital. Yeah, I know. You have to at least use them a bit. You gotta use all your party members a little bit, unless it's Aegis. Not gonna lie. Aegis, man. She was always weird. But then again, in games like these, you really just fit an archetype. It's hard to be like an all-arounder. Actually, I take it back. You can be an all-arounder, but if you are, you never leave the party. Like Ken was top tier. Ken was and always will be top tier. Was and always will be. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I think it makes sense why the full moon bosses are easier. Like, I think it also just comes down to the fact that you know, if you don't beat these things, you get soft locked. Not in this game, of course, but in like the past games. This month too, but a new adversary has emerged. What will happen now? Dot 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 dot. I forgot I had that shit on auto.
もう一度聞くぞ。千鳥というのは本名か。ストレガというのはどういう組織だ。君ら3人の他にもまだいるのか。
Weekend. He just does not give a fuck. I mean, they weren't very difficult in the original either. And it kind of makes sense. Because, like, during full moon, you can't really, like, well, originally you couldn't save. You just picked your party and you just got going. There wasn't like there wasn't a velvet room or there wasn't anything. And if you fucked yourself, you couldn't do anything about it. So like it makes sense to make them easier. And then obviously the bigger challenges are the Guardians in Tartarus. Some of the Tartarus Guardians are nefarious though, I'm not gonna lie to you. In Persona 3 Fez, you just spam knockdown. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, if you're playing Fez, or if you play Fez, knockdown is low-key such a goated command. Use the evoker. This trade is just auto heat Ryzen. On time I did 10 hours without saving. We did 10 hours without, brother. I mean, yeah, you probably weren't gonna die, but I think we've all been there where it's like you play a game for like 5-6 hours. You're like, okay, time to go save, and then you get into like a boss battle and you just die, and it's like, well, it's time to go outside today. That was literally 33 minutes. Look at my favorite Persona demon creature. I'm just kidding. Leopard Man is not my favorite Persona. Oh shit, it's Sunday. You go hang out with my boyfriend. My boyfriend in the park every Sunday. I never fell. Oh, my fault. What is he? The sun? What does this do? Here's the or was his passes are unlocked? You get auto buffs. You just buffs. You know what's funny about this though? Like, we all complain about this game not being like very hard and all this other stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, Atlas has done it before, so I guess it's really not a huge criticism. Especially if you look at games like Strange Journey, but it's really hard to. What makes RPGs so peculiar is that they are governed by systems, and every system, no matter how much you build it around like parity and control, will always be exploited. Period. And it's not a multiplayer game, so there's not like player input or like worried about agency and all that other stuff. Like, they're just systems that you can learn. So like every turn-based game can just be cheesed, obviously, and stuff like that. So I just don't know if there's like a way to quote-unquote fix these things. And you know, spoilers, every RPG in the late game is just easier, right? Well, not everyone, but like a lot of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, the opening hours of Pokemon is is hot ass on a plate. But as the game progresses and you get stronger, it's like, oh, okay, this is fun now. But man, the beginning of RPGs, good lord. It is always the trenches. Like, there's just so few variables that you can play with. Then you start unlocking things, get some money, start doing fusions, use different equipment, and then you're chilling. But yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with, I think. They definitely knew what they were doing with Shinji, as they should have. Like, hey, enjoy him while you got him. Savor him. Take care of him. Love him. Shinji's also such a goated character. Such a goated character. Actually, he wants to hang out. Ken, if you don't hit those books, dog, and drink that milk in your room, oh god. I need to stop being this ignorant. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I can't wait to eat food. Man, speaking of food, I low-key need to go get some food. I am famished. And I literally ate before the stream. I hate that so much. Word to the wise. This is why you don't work out. Metabolism kicks in. You're just hungry all the time. Hey, you know that person who went missing, I heard they were found with apathy syndrome? Kind of unnerving, huh? Hidetoshi. Actually, I should be able to max him out, shouldn't I? Alright, dude. Let's finish becoming best friends forever. Yep, you're a good kid in the Mad City. No more cigarettes. Thanks. Appreciate it, boss. Never talk to me again. Have a good one. Yep, we're the best of friends. Dap me up, cuz. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. You unlock Odin from me? Oh, man. Shout out to Odin in this game. Comedically strong. You know what I'll never forgive Atlas for? Many things. But, dude, that Persona 3 Portable re-release, what the fuck? That Persona 3 Portable re-release, remaster, oh my god. Come on. It was just so disrespectful. Like, how do you do that? Like, come on, man. Yeah. Actually, so we don't need it. Well, I hate to turn you into fusion fodder, but actually, we'll do this some other time. Lady, where's your head? Okay, it better be right there. Better not be any freaky stuff in my M-rated game. Or Mario, Shinji. I kind of want to hang out with Shinji. But all we're going to do is eat. Not that I don't like eating. Quite the contrary, I love eating. I did not mean to. I went to work part-time. I'm a horrible person. Godfist is goated. What I need to do is stop by that antique place.
千鳥のやつやっぱり戻られへんみたいです。買ってしたんは自業自得やけど
それでも仲間や。はよ助けたらな。
ジン、焦りは禁物です。自力で。
I also like how they added some more scenes with Takaya, and they built a relationship with Takaya and the main character.
まずは召喚機からだ。でなければ本当の意味で千鳥を解放したとは言えません。ペルソナ能力は我々の命そのものなのですから。しばらくは気を伺いましょう。あちらには情報の使い手もいることです。千鳥
You know, it's also hilarious how Joker is like the secret boss of episode Agus. Revolver Jesus.
せやけどどないします？この間の満月も連中は例のシャドウを倒しとります。情報でアドバンテージ取られたまんまやと先回りもできへんし。
そうですね。
Revolver Jesus.
召喚機に似とるようやけど。
開発初期の召喚機です。いわゆるプロトタイプというやつでしょうか。そうですか。ジンは見たことがありませんでしたね。これは本当にひどい出来でした。ペルソナの潜在的な力まで引き出せる代償に、その制御がことのほか難しい。我々のような与えられたものには特に、暴走したペルソナにとってその使い手など首引きに過ぎないでしょう。あの頃はシャドウよりも自分のペルソナに殺される方が。
How do I put this?
この一丁も
Something else that I'd like Atlas to think about. Oh, I don't. They get it in cutscenes, but some of their like cinematography is really bland, especially comparing what they accomplished in like Nocturne. Well, I don't know. Nocturne is a fucking flash in a pan. But it's so funny whenever people say like flash in a pan or like 1 in a million with like games because they take so long to make. What do you think of Persona 6? If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, no matter how good of a game Persona 6 might be, I don't think it's going to live up to the hype of P5. I don't know if it's gonna accomplish what P5 did. Because Persona is like slowly just grown and grown and grown and grown into a really big like mainstream game now. Like Persona 5 is up there with like Final Fantasy 7 sales and Final Fantasy like 15. Like they are an undeniable top dog in the space. But I don't know. I just think that so much time has passed that I just don't know if people will I just don't know if there's like enough that you can do to really be that game that people are looking for. It's the same thing with like Kingdom Hearts 4 and all these other games that we've been waiting like over 5 or 6 years or even a decade for. It's hard. And a lot of stuff is obviously happening behind the scenes that's making this so difficult for them. People expectations are 1 billion% overinflated. We've seen this process repeat over and over. But the other thing too is that Sega, justifiably too, is scared to move on from Persona 5. Because the uncomfortable reality is, if you want to make a game that's, I don't know, man, Persona 5 was like one of those right games, right time moments. I need to look into the marketing and review how it just exploded everywhere. But that game, like, if you were there back in 2016, you didn't even need to know anything about Persona to know that the game was out. That shit was on Twitter. That shit was on Blue Sky. That shit, well, not Blue Sky in 2016, but dude, it was on Twitter. I remember seeing like fucking TV commercials. There were like train ads in Japan. Random people I knew were just talking about it. Like everyone just knew what it was. And then the game just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And just expanded. Then we got like manga, spin-offs, tie-ins, games. Like whenever a Persona game comes out, you have to think about just like the entire platform that is the game, not just the game itself. So like they want to be able to make spin-offs, they want to be able to market the game properly, they want to have an anime series and all this other stuff. Like it's a big deal, and they just want to make sure that they're doing it right. But this is the first game that Hoshido isn't heading, right? I'm sure he's probably like been involved and probably knows some other stuff, because you know Hoshido is like what's a good thing for him? he's like Otto from Gynax, or like he's like Atlas's Tetsuya Nomura. Just the weight of the world is just on that man's shoulders. But a lot has changed in Atlas since 2016, and I mean a lot. Like bigger team, or bigger. The Atlas is bigger than it's ever been. They have teams within Atlas. They're fine outsourcing games. They have money to play with. Yeah, they just have a lot to play with now. But yeah, I think that expectations, the craziest part is if you guys think our expectations are high, I'm sure that Sega has crazy expectations, because remember, Sega straight up said, we want to give a special thank you to Yakuza, Persona, and Sonic for carrying us through tough financial times. Like, they have a lot riding on this game. So, if not 6, there's always 7. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie, I am not envious of whoever has to make a follow-up to Persona 5. Because as much fun as like people make of the game and how much like public view has changed on it over the years, it's still a really good game, and there's a reason why it's the game that blew up Atlas in the mainstream. So yeah, but Bubble Tea's cooking. Too much time has passed. Far too much time has passed. It could be better than P5, and people are gonna be like, well, it's hard. P5 Yakuza 0 to carry Sega very far. Freaking Yakuza is Yakuza is such a funny anomaly. Alright. You're literally always there. Koromaru. No disrespect, but do I have a you my only recarm? I'm my only recarm. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best for that game. I really am. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chihiro gives crazy little sister energy. Alright, you planted the seed. I should have planted that seed eons ago, but you know, shout out to me, I'm stupid. I fear that I'm wasting my time. I do not need to hear this, man. I do. temperance. Okay. God. I love how Bebe is just like all of us. Alright, well, let me go get a temperance. You go and grab un temperance. Streaming Persona or Megaton is so much fun. You just play this game and just hours fly by. Hey, bro, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I need to go get some sleep and take my ass to bed. Subarashi. Oh boy, Twilight Fragments. About time. Alright, boss. Alright, boss you. Alright, what we got for temperance, boys? It is 11:30 at night. Oh wow, that's this is certainly something. Wow. Auto confuse, auto Raku. Wow. Words cannot contain my excitement to get rid of you. Oh boy, enjoy this, enjoy this, enjoy never seeing the team. Ooh. 2 hours behind. What am I making? I'm making some bullshit. I'm making some bullshit because I need a temperance. Oh my god. Oh my god, that shit is so bad. Oh man. I know we've all made some bullshit from time to time. Imagine. Imagine. Oh man, is it pooping a dragon? Yes. Alright. No, Magician, Mitra. You know, I definitely should have done this. And I regret not doing it immediately now. And now, I would like nothing more. I do need a fire. But I don't need a Magician. Satanta, Star. Need you. I need a moon though. Fortuna's higher. Wow, I have so many great options. My god, words cannot contain my excitement right now. Alright, let me at least get, what is it, a sun? I think I only have 1, 2. Alright. Get me out of here, man. I wish you could skip this animation. About Amada-kun. Looking kind of down. You won't be telling me. You won't tell me anything, so I was hoping you'd drop by his room and check in on him, could you? I'll go and be the good boss. Brother, what do you have going on? Ken, man. Do me a favor. I know you're going through a lot. Keep that shit up for a few more nights, man. I'll be there eventually. Reading is overrated, just click it. Reading's cool.
いらっしゃい。そうだね。いいものを仕入れたんだ。時間があるなら見てくといい。きっとあんたの役に立つよ。
I'm so far from the goats. Earth 2.
要はそれだ。またいらっ。
Not gonna lie, that is a rich game that people are playing in there. It's usually so expensive, but you really can make some stupid weapons if you want. If you just fuse them into weapons. Use personas into weapons I can't English. I need to go to bed. You got this, bro. Dude, Japan during the summer, absolutely not. Okay, you're still a machine. Oh god. Alright, 7. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of I love reading. So it's really sad because I didn't oh wow, we're in the room. Made it pretty far. Do you like children? This is a slippery slope. No, I'm just kidding. Get me out of this room, man. Wait, does this game allow you to choose? Does this game allow you to choose who you romance, or do you just romance everybody again? I hope you romance everybody again. Don't let the new gen run away from being the horrible person we've been for 20 years. Oh no. How could they? This game's tough. Do you think somebody's been in a relationship and was like, yeah, Persona 3 taught me how to cheat on my boyfriend or girlfriend? Persona 3 does not like monogamy, guys. In case you did not know that. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm in a happy relationship. Oh, it's just funny. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, internet. Thank you, based internet. Sir.
Yo, Chidolin.
You know, we all make fun of Junpei for being down bad, but let me tell you, what we don't make fun of Junpei enough for, actually, no. Let me take that back. We all make fun of Junpei for being down bad, but let's all not lie for a second. We've all been down bad for somebody before. Let's not sit here and be like, this is unrealistic. Dude, yeah, and Persona 5 is pro-monogamy. It's what we call character development. But if in Persona 5, if you want to be with everybody, hey man, I hope you're ready for impeding doom.
何かいるぞ。敵か。
違う、どけ。
千鳥。
Those were definitely not the pills.
ペルソナが
You just shot something up her veins.
ペルソナが暴れた。
ちゃんと見てろってか。ペルソナが一瞬こいつ自身の首絞めてたろ。こいつらは俺らとは違う。ペルソナを飼いならせねえんだ。だから制御剤がいる。自分のペルソナに寝首をかかれないためにな。
制御剤？お前、ストレガって連中のこと何か知ってるのか？
レールを外れて初めて見えたもんもあるさ。俺の持ってる薬を医者に渡しておく。あとは任せる。
Bro giving strength drugs?
おい。
Nah. If you think about it, the drugs are just foreshadowing Persona 4. If you think about it, the drugs aren't letting people be themselves, preventing their inner selves from coming out. And for that, I can never forgive them. I love how Mitsuru just walks away. She's like, I'm not having any of this.
怖くないって。おい。
Damn, I can't believe it. You don't just default fall in love with everybody. Come on, man. Why did we have to deal with this trauma? For everyone else to have a choice. God.
マジで言ってるそれ。俺は嫌だよ。千鳥が死ぬなんて俺は嫌だ。怖くなきゃいいとかそんなことじゃねえだろ。
Junpei is such a unique Japanese name.
嫌なんだよ。
Such a rare name. Oh yeah, they're all about avars. But do you guys think Persona 5 is going to be remade? No, I'm just kidding.
おい待て、シンジ。どういうことだ。説明しろ。あんな薬なぜお前が持ってる。聞いたことだけはある。ペルソナの制御がうまくいかない場合、無理やり抑え込む薬があるとな。だがあれの副作用は。
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ken's just freaking eavesdropping. Because he sees. Yeah.
てめえに話す義理じゃねえ。
貴様はいつもそうだ。そうやって。
Man, listen, if you guys think us old people are complaining a lot about remakes, just you wait for your favorite classics to get the same treatment. Just you wait. Hit him with a mean left. Hit him with the right. Oh.
俺は妹を救えなかった。あの時の俺には飛び込むどころか止める大人の腕を振り切る力さえなかった。だから俺は力にこだわってきた。お前だって同じだったはずだ。俺たち
I do wonder what games are going to be like in the next 10 years, though. Is it bad that I'm a little scared?
なぜ俺に黙って薬なんかで力を抑えた。
俺は戦いに戻ったんだ。もうペルソナを抑え込む必要もねえ。文句ねえだろうが。
くそ。副作用はもう出てるのか。
今の俺にはやるべきことがある。こいつはけじめだ。俺にしか務まらね
え。やるべきこと。
いいか。 いつまでも俺につきまとってんじゃねえ。てめえ。
You could always just go and adopt a Koromaru.
いいな。
Boop, 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 boop.
シンジ。
Okay. God, I said I was going to stop like 30 minutes ago. Okay, we're actually going to stop this time. God, I need to freaking max you out, don't I? But yo, thanks for pulling up to the stream, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for talking. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm gonna try to make Megaton Monday a thing. Other days are probably gonna be variety or like other videos and stuff that I'm working on. But you know, shout out to everybody for pulling through, hanging out in the chat, and you know, it's gotta be in here. So yeah, man, appreciate it. And you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, morning, night. So have a good one.